And with that, welcome into Prime Time Saturday here on the MLE Network. We are here for the third day of action in week number 4. I am Curtis in the broadcast booth, along with everyone's favorite Sizz lookalike. It is Chimblade. Chim, how you doing, sir?
Good. Another day, another reference to how I look like Sizz. It's how life is. But I deal with it, and I appreciate it, Curtis, because I'd rather be a Sizz lookalike than, I don't know.
I mean, he is a pretty
somebody
handsome.
else. He is handsome.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Tell you, we got a couple of teams tonight that are pretty handsome at the moment as well. 12-3. Each of these teams are the Pirates and the Wizards, getting us kicked off in grand fashion in the Champion League on Saturday night.
Yeah, I mean, it should be a great one. We saw both these teams last week, and in the end of it, after last week, these guys are tied for first place in their league. They're both sitting at 12-3 with their record. So one of these teams is going to be up because there's no way for them to win half a game. If there was, I don't know how Rocket League would work, but there is no way. So one of them is either by one game or by even a maximum of 5 games going to be ahead of the next. So somebody's going to drop down to second place. We'll see who it'll be. Hopefully it goes to all 5 games and they can still keep their top 2 spots. I don't know what the exact standings are, but is there a chance that if, I don't know, Pirates wins 5 games or Wizards wins 5 games, they drop one of them down even further than second place?
Not sure on that. They'll take a look at the standings and we'll work on some math and go from there. But we are just about to get underway. We're going to send the teams the signals and get them on the, I would say pitch, but it's more like blacktop, as we get things going in game 1 in this 5-game set. As the teams are joining up, we are ready to go. It's Cheyenne and Junior. Junior, of course, from the Bulls last season, going up against Django and Jay Pineapple. So this should be good as we are underway with game number 1. This will be out to the sidewall. Coming in, Pineapple, he's going to try to force this around the corner, but the Pirates take care of that fairly easily. Junior sends that into the Wizards' end. Up the sidewall once more, taking a side that'll be off the back wall. Pirates trying for a double. That's going to be a chance. In front, Junior. Junior has a chance with the shot. Not a lot of velocity on it. And the Pirates are going to, or the Wizards are going to be able to clear their lines fairly simply.
Great early start from the Pirates. Junior continues it. Shot number 2, goal number 1, and Junior and Cheyenne up on top early in game 1.
Django needs a better touch there. He has to get that into the corner, and he definitely put that out to the top of the box, and Junior takes full advantage into the upper 90.
Yeah, well done from Junior. And before we go any further, Curtis, is it still Cheyenne? Because I remember last time we called him Cheyenne, and then people got mad, and it was Cheyenne. So, like...
so it is Cheyenne. It's Cheyenne version 376. So that's what it is, and that is going to be Django tying up the game. 40 seconds in. It's a 1-1 contest.
Yeah, well done from him. And you got to ask why the double commit here, right? That ball is not a scary ball, but they still choose to double commit. You have to figure that out, communicate better. All you need is a simple "I got it" or "me" or "you go." Just literally anything, and a maximum of 1 word is needed, and it can work out for you. But in the end, 1-1, that's the scoreline as we head into the remaining 4 minutes of game number 1.
So making sure that, and I'm getting some intel back from our on the producer's booth with Nanimate J. He has mentioned that anybody who loses this series will drop to a minimum of 4th because we have a couple of other teams that have jumped into spots above. So we are looking at who's going to stay at the top of the heap. That's what we're looking at here with this matchup.
Yeah, the stakes just got even higher. We thought they couldn't, but they just did. There's Pineapple looking to play one back to Django. Django, though, loses his mango and maybe some dignity there as well. Junior looking for goal number 2, will not find it. There's Wizards pushing out towards the right wing. They need a cross from Django, but as Django crosses it, there's nobody to intercept or to connect with that pass as Pineapple has been demoed, and that means Cheyenne now has possession on the left side, looking to cut inside, plays one out towards the back wall. Pineapple, though, has that on lock as usual. There's Cheyenne once again, trying his luck out towards the left post, and it will be deflected. Django on the ball now, looking for some boost, and he will miss out, and that means Django's out of position. Pineapple, though, a strong clear like that should do the trick to keep his team out of 1-1.
Now, a little bit of intel from the media guide as well. Instead of Cheyenne, it's actually Cheyenne, like the T. And that's going to be in front, far side and off the post. Still there for the Wizards. They are going to not be able to put it home, though, and the Pirates can clear their lines. That was close. But apparently, we've been saying it wrong for 2 weeks now. And eventually, Chai, we're going to get it right. And I don't know when that's going to be. We do apologize for that. Either way, the Pirates looking to get back on the attack here. That's in front, goes right of the post. It's Chai with the shot and the save from the Wizards and a dribble in front. But Chai gets in front for the demo. That'll be a double attempt the other way, and it's taken in. Still a chance in front. Another great save that'll keep it out of the net. And we remain tied at 1 apiece.
Yeah, great goal line saves from Mango as he passes one over to Pineapple. There's a doink on net. Junior will clear it away, and goal line saves are great, but if all you're getting are goal line saves, that means you're not attacking the ball early enough, and you can't rely on goal line saves. So Django's got to keep that in mind, but it doesn't hurt, to add a bit of flair and to rack up those save stats on the leaderboard. There's Junior trying his luck. Pineapple, though, blasts it away. Looks to push forward now. Will pop one, but it's a bit too low, and Junior, textbook from him, really, will play one out towards the left side. Django back down and can't find a service to his teammate. Junior now back with a full tank of boost, looking to push forward from the left side. Needs to cut to the center, and he can't do it. Django up against Chai. It will be one out by Pineapple here as he cuts out towards the right side. It goes for the shot, I think, is what he was looking for. It's an empty net from the double commit, and that'll mean Wizards once again scoring off of a defensive lapse from Pirates.
So the main mistake there was Chai. Chai's got to rotate back behind the initial goaltender if he can get there and be able to cover the empty net. But a nice job by Pineapple. He was able to force the double commit on that by putting it off the back wall. The whole purpose of that is to draw the defenders to him and open up the middle, and he did that perfectly for his teammate Django, and they have a 2-1 lead because of it.
There's Chai pushing one out towards the top of the board, and every single time we say Chai, I just start dreaming of chai lattes. So I don't know what we're gonna do about it, but let's figure it out, because every single time we say it, I get thirstier and thirstier for a chai latte. There's Junior for a shot. We'll go out wide though towards the corner, and Django's there to cover it up.
That'll be into the near corner. Pirates on the attack. This will be towards the net, off the crossbar, looking for a double. It's still popped into the air, and Junior's gonna get hit. Still towards the goal line. Finally, Cheyenne able to put that one home. It's a deuces wild game with under a minute to go.
They needed this breakaway. Great chip there from Cheyenne. Even though Junior gets bumped away, he takes it all to himself, and he notices that his pass to Junior can actually work out as a pass to himself because he has forced both defensemen to commit. Harder done than said, and he does it well. 2-2, all tied up.
This will be into the corner. Right in front. This will be over the halfway line. That's popped not into an advantageous spot for the Wizards. And Django's going to have to recover in his own end. Pops it up in round 1. He'll try to keep the dribble. He realizes he has no boost. Probably could have grabbed that one at the center side dot. Sent along to the ceiling. Popped in front, off the nose. Good hard contact from Cheyenne. This will be off the sidewall. Wizards moving this up the field. Trying to get this into the corner. They will. It'll be a nice knock in front. Near side, it's Pineapple. Putting that one home as the Wizards make it happen. It's 3-2.
Yeah, 2 fruits for the Wizards, and they're proving that, the fruits are just the way to win games. Pineapple with a wonderful shot to the bottom pocket works out wonderfully for him. And we talked about Pirates just getting scored on because of defensive lapses. That one was not so much as a double commit as it was being static on your defensive line, which are both issues, 2 different issues, and they have to be solved different ways. But again, the defensive lapses, especially in your own penalty box, those are just leading to the demise of Pirates so far. And 5 seconds to go, 3-2. The Wizards still up. Curtis, before we head into the next game, I have a question to ask you.
Okay.
Do you prefer mangoes or dried mangoes? Or do you not have a
where
preference?
this one's going. I don't mind mangoes. I don't think I've ever had dried mangoes.
You've never had dried mangoes? Okay, that's not going anywhere. Just had a question. We can talk about the game. 3-2. The Wizards win it in game 1.
Well, 3-2. Yeah, the Wizards do take it indeed. Low shot count on the count of the Wizards. They put half their shots in, which is good, making their opportunities count for the most part on the 50% mark. Pirates, they had some good chances. Junior and Cheyenne working pretty well together. No real problems with that. But both teams, I think, had a problem with defensive contact in front of their own net. They have to make smarter and more executed decisions with the ball in their possession. Put it into the corner. Do not put it at the top of the 18-yard box. We saw that happen on multiple occasions in this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be, I think, tough moving forward for Pirates because Wizards, even though they have those defensive lapses, you saw Django. He made a couple of insane goal line saves, and I even mentioned goal line saves are not that great of a thing because it means your team is not pressuring the ball. They're waiting too long before actually doing something about the pressure. And both these teams are having the same issue. Django is just doing better than either Junior or Chai at actually defending when it gets to the goal line. So issues on both sides. Django is dealing with it a bit better, though, as we head to game number 2.
Well, game 2 is upon us as we try to find a first strike. This will be sent towards the Pirates net. Junior gets the touch. He's going to try to follow this up. Touch into the middle on the challenge. Just going to pop it towards the far side. That one's off the post. Chai is not going to be able to put that one home. Pineapple trying for the follow, and it will go back to his teammate Django, who has a little bit of time and space to work with.
And we saw Pirates come out early in game 1, and they're doing the same thing here. Looking for the early pressure, but they can't lose it this time.
30 seconds in. Pirates retreating back to their own end. It's Junior. Gets one off the nose and pushes it forward. It'll bounce off the corner ramp. He's going to try for a delicate tap into the middle. Django will wait for this to center. Now he has an opportunity. He has no boost, though, so nothing to follow that with. And the Pirates are going to be able to clear their back lines fairly easily. We are 42 seconds in to game number 2. The Wizards have had a majority of possession of the ball in game 2, but unable to do anything with it. Part of that is because even though they have possession, they're giving it away entirely too easily.
Yeah, and Junior and Chai are also much better this game at attacking in the midfield. There's a nice pass, and Junior, that all started from a half flip that Junior had to make to get to the ball. You don't see it in the replay. I mean, you barely do. That's from a half flip to let him get to the ball first. Gets the pass center, and Chai is ready in position on what I believe is an X-Devil to finish off goal 1 for the Pirates.
X-Devil, not a very common car in the competitive scenes. That's a pretty odd choice, but it's no different than Half Shell Hero playing on the Hot Shot, I believe is what it was a week or so ago. This will be off of the sidewall. Chance at the Pirates net, and a really good job by Junior, possibly setting up his teammate. They're getting set up by his teammate the other way, and he's able to put that one in with a freestyle dance move. It's 2-0.
And look at this. Let's watch Junior's cam. He flips around and he gets, I think he even got the reset there. Not sure. He just flipped it. He did, and it worked out so well for him. Pirates up by 2, and Junior, the goal scorer and the assister. Look at how nice the scoreboard looks right now for Pirates. If you hit tab, 1 goal, 1 assist per player. That means they're working together to get these opening 2 goals. And we saw them in game 1 put on the early pressure, but they only got 1 goal, I think, and then they lost pressure very, very early on. But now they're holding on to possession, looking to swing forward with this momentum they found in game 2.
Trying for a dribble. Junior's going to have to chase us down on the sidewall. Pirates are working in the offensive end. That's touched out to the top of the 18-yard box. Junior puts this across, and he'll have to chase it down once more. Pirates on the attack, trying to formulate something here, and I do believe that was Cheyenne who got wrecked at the center dot. That's a save, as well as Pineapple gets up to take it away at the last possible second. We approach halftime, 2-0 game. Wizards need a goal, but the Pirates are unrelenting at this point.
Yeah, Pirates working together very well, and you know what they say, Curtis? It takes 2 to mango. So if they wanna start mangoing, they got to start working together. There's a nice pass. Django looking for a cut towards the right side. Gets a demo. You got to ask yourself, shouldn't have that shot been more direct? Nice pass to Pineapple. They make up for it. They make up for it. Nicely done. Wizards, first goal of game 2.
I think you messed up the saying. I think it takes 2 to tango, not mango. But if you want to throw a mango in, yeah, positive. Yeah. 2-1 lead for the Pirates. That'll work. Wizards get on the board at least as we just hit the halfway mark.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. I see mango, and I'm like, I have to incorporate this somehow, and I did. So don't blame me. Pineapple, pass out towards the box. Mango can't find the bottom right pocket, but good attempt so far in the physical play starting to come out from Wizards as well. You saw 2 demos there. Yeah.
I have a very judgmental question for you.
Knock yourself out.
Okay. I mean, I'll knock you out if you answer this wrong. Do you enjoy pineapples on pizza?
Yes. Django,
get out.
Putting a shot on Junior will clear this one away. Pineapple right back on it, out towards the center of the field. Chai will try to knock one back over and look for a pass, but his teammate Junior knows that's not going anywhere. He'll back off the play for now. Actually commits to it. That means a double commit. Pineapple, a pass to Django as they look to capitalize, and in the end they will. Wizards back within none. They've tied the game up 2-2.
And Django able to put this one in on the Pineapple setup off the back wall. Both members of the Pirates chasing him into the corner. One of them has to get to the net and be able to defend it in front of Django to stop him from putting it in the empty side. Deuce's wild game as the Wizards have clawed their way back, but it's due to sloppy defense on part of the Pirates.
Oof. Chai over to Junior, like to finish it off. Won't happen, and Look at this, it's the purple side of the pitch, but all you see are yellow players. Pineapple waiting in the center. Junior gets just enough of a bump onto Pineapple, just enough to force him to be out of position for that pass that may have came through from Django. In the end, it's still 2-2. Minute and 15 seconds to go. This game shaping up very similarly to game number 1, where Pirates are holding a better shooting percentage than the Wizards, or sorry, the Wizards are holding a better shooting percentage than the Pirates at times, but overall it's still working out nicely as the Wizards are up 8 shots to the 4 of Pirates.
The cringe on my face, the answer that you gave. That's going to be towards the net for the Pirates, as Cheyenne able to make this a 3-2 game.
And well done from Cheyenne and the Pirates after getting 2 unanswered goals of their own, then not being able to answer to 2 goals, finally able to get back on top. Score goal number 3 and keep that nice percentage. 3 out of 5 shots. Amazing to look at.
Back at it, 51 seconds on the clock. Wizards trying to find a hero. It might be Pineapple trying for the double. He's going to be well above it. Django off the crossbar as well, and that's going to be a runner the other way. Cheyenne, 10-5 touchdown for the Pirates. They will likely seal things with 40 seconds left.
And that is a classic off to the races. You've got nobody in front of you. The gates have just opened, and you basically become a horse, and you just run to the finish line as quickly as you can. 4-2 for the Pirates now, and Wizards were looking good. They were able to keep it close. They, like we said, put 2 unanswered goals up, and then suddenly the Pirates start finding cracks. They start finding gaps in the defensive line, and they somehow forced the Wizards to double commit. That's the 3rd time in a row now. The Wizards have double commit, 3 goals in a row for the Pirates. Why are the Wizards playing so aggressively when they were tied 2-2?
Well, in this one, they just give up possession. Junior turns into it off the power slide, just takes it right away, and there's nothing that the Wizards can do. And you're right, they're a little over aggressive to it. Granted, they didn't have a lot to lose at this point in the game, True. But you still have to be somewhat careful because there's still a chance at that point. Now, you have no chance. You're looking square in the face at a 2-0 series deficit in a series between 2 12-3 teams that shouldn't necessarily be making these kinds of mistakes.
15 seconds to go. Not much that can be done for the Wizards here, but the Pirates, if they can maybe get in that 6th goal, find that 7th goal, just really make sure the Wizards feel the pain, could work out for them. There's Cheyenne, a little bit more salt on an already open wound. Pirates up 6-2 in this game.
Yep, and you can hear Wizards screaming with the salt entering the wound. That will be right there in the near side for Cheyenne, as Wizards have some sloppy play to try to recover from. They had a competitive game 1, and they've kind of gotten handled here in the last minute of game 2. And the full break, I think, should definitely be in the cards. Take the full 60 seconds, kind of get your wits about you, and come out for a more competitive game 3. The series is not out of the woods yet for the Pirates, though. Wizards definitely have a decent amount of talent on that team, and I really think they can make something happen, but they have to play smarter and make better decisions with the ball and without the ball as far as their positioning is concerned.
We'll see how game 3 goes. And looking back at game 1, the Pirates still only put up 8 shots. The difference this time was the Wizards, they put up 9 and they still could only find 2, which is a little bit crazy to think about. Like 6 out of 8 is an excellent percentage to have. 2 out of 9, not so much. So we talked about this a lot, Curtis. Start thinking about quality, forget quantity, especially when you can tell that they're looking for the quantity because they'll double commit on balls just so that they can put a shot towards the net. And if you double commit and don't score and it rebounds, that means your net is empty and it's a counterattack. We saw that happen 2 or 3 times, especially near the second half of that game. And that's the struggle for the Wizards. We'll see if they can fix it in game number 3.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
What subject are Wizards good at in school?
I can't get it. What? Tell me.
Spelling.
Okay, that's okay. That's like a 6 out of 30, or a 1 out of 5.
That's a chance. Far side, not gonna work. As the Wizards not able to capitalize, as we set back into the Wizards' end on a hard play towards the back wall. Pineapple goes underneath it. He will be out of boost, and he's going to defer, but it does give possession right back to the Pirates. That's going to be a chance near side, and it's not going to work again. The Wizards having a really hard time with figuring out who's going to go for the ball, keeping boost. They're feeling it a little bit as they enter game 3.
I have a more philosophical question for you, Curtis. How do pirates know they're pirates? Like, how do they know that they exist?
Like, how do they know they fill the role of pirate?
How do they know that they exist? It's like philosophical. How do you really know that you exist as a pirate?
I mean, how do any of us know any of us exist?
Well, they think, therefore they are. Get it? Like Socrates?
I get it.
No? Okay. Cool. 3:44 on the clock. 0-0. We said the Wizards were struggling a little bit, and the Pirates are keeping up this high shot count. 3 on net for them. The Wizards only have mustered up 1 so far.
This is going to be towards the Pirates' net. Chance in front is saved by Cheyenne. Cheyenne has the first save for the Pirates. The Wizards already been forced to make 4. That's a shot at the Wizards' net. And I believe Django got the credit for the clear, not the save. Interesting, but I think it might have been a pinch that caused that to go away. Django's earned a save here at this point, as we are still scoreless. 3:09 left. That's going to be towards the far side. Will it drop? Good save. Rebound is there, and it's in for Django as they take the lead. It's 1-0.
Yeah, well done from the Wizards, finding a completely puzzled Pirates defensive line. They take advantage of that. Junior going for the clear there. He finds Django right in front of him. His teammate not there in time to rotate back and find the secondary clear. You want that. It's good to be confident in your teammate's ability to clear, but if you can't, you have to be there to sweep out behind him. Get the second hit to ensure the ball is out of your zone. I think Pi was there, but not there in time, and in the end, Django was able to secure goal number 1 in Game 3.
Jay trying to figure out how he can mute us without muting everything else going on in stream, but I think he's going to sacrifice it. This will be end of the quarter. Chance for the Pirates to move it out. It's Junior. Sent back in is Pineapple. He's going to send it back into Django, who tries to take possession. He'll pop it up and around 1, but not 2. Junior takes it onto the sidewall. Pirates with a really good forecheck right now. Good job by Pineapple getting it around 1. He only has a very limited amount of boost. Taking control is Django. Getting a demo is Django. They'll have to wait 3 seconds to play again. Needing a clear is Chai, and Cheyenne will get one. Trying for the demo is Pineapple on Junior. Pirates trying to tie up the game. Good attempt. Django with the save. This will be into Pirates territory once more as we've hit the 2-minute warning in game number 3. Pirates win this game. They have the series. So this is a big 2 minutes for the Wizards to try to hold on to this lead. That's a shot. Crossbar down, and it's in. What an attempt. And Cheyenne has tied the game up at 1 apiece.
A great shout. Finds the crossbar like you mentioned. Notices that both players, once again, we see this happen on both sides so much. Both players in almost the exact same position. Even if you're rotating back towards net, don't be rotating the same exact direction, because if you are and the ball doesn't end up going to that near post, you guys are screwed. And Curtis, I hate to ruin it for you, but I'm pretty sure the series is tied 1-1.
Are they tied 1-1?
I think they're tied. I think Wizards won game 1 3-2, and then Pirates won game 2 6-2. So it's tied 1-1.
That makes sense. That makes sense in that case. So that if that's the case, then I screwed up. I'm bad. That's terrible. Okay. Either way, tied 1-1 in game 3. If that's the case, then we are looking at one of these teams take the lead in this 5-game set. This will be a chance in front of the Pirates net. It's off the back wall, and the Wizards trying for the chance, but it is another attempt gone by as Junior gets credit for the save. Looking for some stealing play are the Wizards. Junior has a full canister. He's going to pinch it off the sidewall deep into the Wizards' end. That'll scrape by Junior, but a good keep by Cheyenne. Cheyenne trying to turn into it and sending it crossways, wall to wall, side to side. Go the Pirates. Finally, the Wizards have possession, but it's immediately given back with 44 seconds left. They are not being too careful with possession in a 1-1 game.
Yeah, I like that idea there from the Wizards. It was a pass from Django and Pineapple rather tried to doink it up. It almost worked out, but I like that they're expanding past just the basic pass to the center shot. They're looking for more follow-through passes and passes that will catch the defenders off guard. There's a nice shot out towards Pineapple. Very difficult angle. He almost finds it. Plays one towards the box, but Django says that's not the ball I want to commit on. Maybe he's ready for an overtime. 10 more seconds to go. There's Django out towards the box. Chai, though, with a long clear towards the corner. One final attempt for either team. Whose will it be? There's Chai. A bit too high. Junior, the final shot of the game, puts one on net. Will not go in, and it's tied up 1-1 as we head into game 3 overtime.
Good series so far, and it is right now culminating in a Game 3 OT. This will be Junior trying to end things. That's a takeaway. Wizards can possibly take the lead here if they position themselves well. It's sent towards the Pirates' net in front, and Cheyenne gets up to take it away from the top of the penalty area. 18 seconds into action in a 1-1 contest in OT. This will be an air roll for Pineapple. Can't quite get it on net. Coming in Junior. Pass right to left. Bounces off the side. Working on and against the fence in Farmstead. That'll be a play deep for Cheyenne. It's going to drop in front, but the defensive play by Django is impeccable as he gets it towards the sidewall. Good work from the Wizards to clear their back lines. This could turn into an opportunity the other side. But again, it goes by the wayside. 52 seconds in a 1-1 contest as the Pirates look to try to mount an attack.
This is a very important golden goal as well. You win this, you take this goal, you win this game, you put yourself up 2-1 in the series. You get match point for the series. A very important place for these teams to be. There's Django cutting inside. The second touch was not necessary. Pineapple may be saying some very mean words to his teammate, or he may not. Who knows? Maybe they can get past that moment quickly. There's Pineapple now out towards the left side. Double touch downwards. He'll finish it. 2-1. Pineapple for the Wizards. They secure victory in game 3.
Fresh Pineapple on top of the Pirates crossbar is golden for the Wizards as they take a 2-1 lead in the game, or 2-1 win in the game and 2-1 lead in the series. Nasty double touch to end things here in game 3, and they had some issues still in that game, but they made up for them with a couple of spectacular individual efforts, talking about the Wizards, and the Pirates are going to be licking their wounds going into game 4.
Yeah, it is going to be a tough game 4 for the Pirates because the Pirates know if they lose game 4, they're no longer first place. The Wizards will be able to hold on to that spot, and the Pirates, if they lose maybe the 5th one, they could, like we mentioned, go down as far as 4th or 3rd place or something. So a very important game number 4 for the Pirates. The Wizards, they've got a game of breathing room, but may as well just finish it off in game 4. No reason to take it to a deciding game 5 if you can help it. Obviously, the Pirates' job is to make sure the Wizards can't help it. It's 0-0, clean slate for both teams as we head into game 4.
Yep, and we'll see if the Pirates can come back and tie this one up and force that decisive Game 5 you alluded to a moment ago as we get things underway again. If you guys are just joining us, been a good series so far. Where you been? You're a little bit late to the party. It's Curtis and Jimblade bringing MLB Week 4 on a primetime Saturday to you. Inanimate J hitting buttons, listening to our terrible dad jokes as always. This will be side to side, wall to wall. This will, again, then be sent into the Pirates' end. Junior, the former Bull from last season. He's going to pass this into the middle. Well read by Django. That's back to the other side, and it's going to find the net. It's a 1-0 lead for the Wizards.
Yeah, a lot of these counterattack goals, you say 70% of the blame is on the Pirates, 30% on Wizards, but not for this one. For this one, 70% it's on the Wizards. They're the ones who intercepted. They're the ones who were able to intercept the passing play at the center line and score goal 1.
Good work so far as the Wizards again take the lead. One of these teams looking to stay atop the heap in Champions League at the moment. This will be a dribble play a little bit from Chai, but it's taken away by Django. Into the corner. Wizards looking to recollect possession. That'll be a launch towards the front of the net. Django's going to miss. That's going to create an opportunity. Turning in for a challenge is going to be the Pirates. They're going to try to put this in front. They will, and it's Cheyenne tying the game up at 1 apiece. 4 1s on the board. 4 of a kind. What do you got, Jim?
Yeah, Pineapple gets bumped away, and then Django, I don't know why he commits to that play. I mean, Pineapple's on that side already. Django shouldn't have committed to that. I think he should have gone to the goal line. We say don't go to the goal line, but sometimes you have to, because if you don't and you miss the ball, your teammates in the same place as you guys are done for, but it's a difficult decision to make in the moment. It's much easier to point out in hindsight, so can't blame them too hard. The better thing to do is to just point out how well the Pirates constructed that play. There's Junior looking for a shot. The net was empty, but he could not finish it off. 3:53 to go, tied up 1-1. Game number 4 once again. Very important game for either side. The Pirates, they have to win it, otherwise they will lose the series and lose their number 1 spot in the league.
Back to the halfway line. Shot off the back wall. Both Wizards rotating same side as the ball. That's dangerous. It's going to pop in front. Django out for a pass. Getting it onto the nose of Pineapple. Pineapple going to move this around the corner. Looking. It's on the nose. It's in frame. Can they do it? Django's there. Nobody can touch it. And the Pirates survive for one moment longer. This will be a flick play towards the Wizards net, and it goes by the wayside. Pirates trying to mount something here. They got a little bit fortunate, and they might be able to turn it into a goal. On the other side, they will, and the Pirates have their first lead in a while. It's 2-1.
A great game sense from Junior and Chai. Junior, that goal didn't go in earlier before from the Wizards because he got a bump, and because of that bump, they were able to push onto the yellow side, and that bounce shot from Cheyenne, don't know if it was planned, but it certainly looked like it was, and that's a very good shot to put on a defender who you know is lacking in boost and who's already on the ground. A bounce shot can deal with those issues quite nicely, and the Pirates now up 2-0 as we look at Pineapple's ping. He's looking at 372. Not the best in a crucial game like this, but he has to play forward. 2:51 remaining.
Yeah, we've still seen Pineapple do some pretty good things. Django's going to try to do things solo here for the most part. Jet's a chance in front. It's off the back wall. Man, I'm not sure what happened to his ping, but that's unfortunate. This will be in front, sent over the halfway line. Junior takes it on his own back, approaching halftime. This will be over the halfway line again. Good demo there from Django. He's going to put it to his teammate, but his teammate's not going to be able to handle that on the back wall. It's going to have to be the Django show, it looks like, for the Wizards. He realizes it. He's going to take this across. He's got to make a defensive play here. Finally coming in, that is Pineapple. I believe his ping has stabilized again. Back to a normal level for the time being. So Pineapple back in the game with 2 minutes to go.
Nice shot there from here. He has to work on those because we see him look for those shots so many times and they'll just barely get deflected. But if he can get that shot and actually clear the defenseman, Pirates could be up 3, even 4-1 right now because Junior is getting so much time on the ball.
That is going to be sent into and off the back wall in the Wizards' end. Turning back into it is Junior, trying to make the individual effort happen. Draws the defenders out. It's top of the box. Shot on net and a save. Pineapple stays in front of the ball. That's a big positioning save for the Wizards as they try to mount a comeback on the other end. This is up the sidewall. Still about 80 seconds left in the contest. That's dropped down towards the goal line. Still in front. Chance. Shot. Oh, and it's Cheyenne off the post. Not able to drop that one in a 2-1 game. It remains with a 1:11 left as the Wizards bring it back down.
That could have been the game winner, but now Wizards have to use this momentum to push forward to the purple side. They can't do it just yet. Pineapple thankfully has respawn in a lucky corner. He'll throw it out towards the corner. Needs a second tap here. Doesn't get it. Django left alone. Fend for himself. He'll keep the possession into the purple side of the pitch as Junior finally clears it away. 48 seconds to go. If this scoreline holds, we'll go to a decisive game number 5. The Wizards, though, they've got time. All they need is one more goal to take us into OT.
This is off the back wall. Chance for the Pirates. And that one's going to go wide of the mark. 35 on the clock. Pineapple coming in. That gets removed from his possession. Django's going to bounce this off the corner wall, trying to follow it. Taken from him. Junior going to put it right back into the corner. Pineapple with the good contact gets it out immediately. A pinch up against the corner wall. Django's got to be careful here. He doesn't want to overextend his team. Pineapple puts that back into the middle. Django's going to try to turn on it, and it's going to be Cheyenne who gets there first. Pass into the middle. Good defensive positioning by Junior. Takes that one away. This may seal things. It's in front of the Wizards net. It's off the crossbar, trying for a double. That is going to do it in game number 4. The Pirates have forced a decisive game 5, and this is looking like game 5 could be a barn burner, pun intended, with where we're at.
Yeah, speaking of barn burners, Curtis, care to tell the people about what they should do with amazing shots that will no doubt come to light in Game 5.
Absolutely. We've seen a few of them in this series already, but if you guys see one that you absolutely like, a play that you cannot stop talking about, definitely clip it. Use that little movie trailer thing in the bottom right of the screen and send it over to the ML Doubles Twitter at MLDOUBLES with the hashtag MLDPOTW. That's the play of the week. It is brought to you by Balls Guarana. Winner of the play of the week each week gets a case of Balls Guarana delivered to their door, free of charge to them. And it is a huge thanks to everybody at Balls Guarana for making that possible. Don't forget, guys, you can actually get your own case of Balls Energy Soda delivered to your door for free with the code MLD on balls.com. You still have to pay for the actual drink, but shipping is free, so that will definitely work. We will move into game number 5, Chim, and this is going to be fun. Oh, I do see that. Hang on. In chat? Like that. That's how it goes.
What did you just do?
I was slotting a fly. Anyway.
Okay. It's farm-fed. It's hot, it's steamy, and it's not all my fault. It's actually hot outside, and the flies are coming. So you have to swat a fly once in a while. But it's game number 5, all tied up, nail to nail. It's a clean slate for these. It's a golden game. You win this game, you secure the number 1 spot. You send the people who were previously tied at number 1 for you back down. A nice early shot there from Chai as he looks to secure first blood. Hopefully carry some momentum for the remaining 4 minutes and 40 seconds. He's not successful, but he's still keeping the Wizards on their toes. There's Junior looking for far post. Will go out wide, and it's cleared away now by Pineapple.
That was kind of close there on the near side. It was off the post, nothing doing for the Pirates, but it was a very close chance to putting that one in. The Wizards are going to try to mount something here. Junior actually sends that towards the Wizards net. That's unfortunate for Junior, as he's able to get contact. The momentum still carries it into the net.
Yeah, Junior gets a long shot, and Pineapple tries his darn hardest. We know he did, and it doesn't happen.
Yep.
Pirates, they got a bit lucky on this one, but you take what you can get at this point. It's a game 5. You take it, you run with it, you try to use this to your advantage, and hopefully they can, because they get a head start here in game number 5.
This is going to shave the ceiling into the Wizards' end. Touched off the back, trying to get to the far side is Junior, but Django's going to take that one away.
Nice
pass into the middle. Pineapple's got it, and it's in. That's a great team play for the Wizards that you alluded to just now. It's a 1-1 game.
Yeah, well done from them. That pass was necessary. They know the last defender is back, and they know that Chai is deciding between far post, near post, or pressuring. And when you see a defender hesitating between pressuring the ball or going back to their goal line, you know he's going to be stuck for at least a second, and that's when you have to strike. And that's exactly when they strike in multiple ways of the word. Django finds goal number 2. Yet another strike on net. Yet another lead in the game for the Wizards, 2-1.
Not so much a kickoff kill, but one that just bounces straight up off the ceiling, and Junior having a hard time reading that. And those are not easy to read by any stretch. He tries for the catch, doesn't land it on the hood, and it just pops right in front of a waiting Pineapple who puts that one, or Django who puts that one home. So a 2-1 lead for the Wizards, but that is not going to be the last goal we see in this game. I can almost guarantee you that with these two teams scoring at this pace.
Yeah, if it is the last goal, I think we'll all be disappointed, even the players, but hopefully no disappointments today. 3:40 left to go. The Wizards in the lead, and the Pirates, we said they got a bit lucky and they had to use that to their advantage, and the Wizards swung it right back, 2-1, 2 unanswered goals. There's Pineapple looking for the 3rd unanswered goal. Cannot find it. Django out from the right side. Plays one out.
Oh, no.
Junior, that's risky.
Oh.
Thankfully, Chai gets back in time, saves his team, but it's not over yet. Junior will play out towards the left side. That was risky, but in the end, they walk away from it unscathed, it looks like, unless Django pulls out a miracle, he won't be able to.
That was a pull shot save, too. That was Cheyenne knocking Django into the ball, I do believe, and knocking it across the face of goal. What a positional play, and a nasty pull shot defensively to keep that one out.
Yeah, well done from them. The Wizards, they're up by 2, and they know how close they just got to a goal number 3. Respect, no doubt, growing between the two teams as we approach the final 2 minutes and 46 seconds of the series. There's Django missing out. Junior will play out towards the corner. Pineapple looking for another try on net. One defenseman back. If Chai can get there first, he can nail it near post. He will get the deflect, gets there second, but still makes it work. Ties up the game for the Pirates, 2-2.
And feels bad for Django. He got himself in decent position, but if he's going to make contact in there, he can't try to knock it towards the center. He's got to take that with him into the corner and to keep it away from the oncoming offensive player, but he just ended up putting it right in front of him, and that's a dunk 9 times out of 10. So 2-2 game. The Wizards made a mistake there defensively coming back, and they will pay for it as we're back even again.
Yeah, we said it was going to be a close game. We said that once we saw that 3rd goal go in, that wasn't the last goal, and it has been, so expect more goals in the final half of the series.
This will be into the Pirates' corner. Junior, underneath Pineapple. He's got Django to work against here, trying for a dribble play. Has the fucking angle. That is disgusting from Junior, and it hits the far side. It's 3-2.
This is what happens to millennials. They're so young, and you know they never stay innocent. They never stay innocent. Look how dirty that was from Junior, and that's because technology. Sorry, I just had to get out my thing there. It was built in me. I had a conversation earlier today with a friend, and I had to let it out during my cast. So there it is, 3-2 though. The Pirates find the game secure. I don't know if it'll secure them the victory, but it surely has secured them a lead. If they can build on that, they can secure the series.
Confirmed. Chimblade hates millennials. This will be off the back. Right in front. Good demo from Pineapple, but it will set up Django back the other way. Pineapple takes it from him, trying to work 1v2. Goes off the sidewall. That goes between Junior and Cheyenne. It'll pinch off the sidewall. Punched into the Wizards' corner. And it'll get sent crossways thanks to a challenge. Pineapple tipping it up and around one, has a teammate with him, touched across and just about hitting that nasty angle was Django, but it's gonna hit Pineapple on the other side. Ooh, that was close. Still 3-2, minute 10 to go.
So close. Junior looking to clutch it out for his team here, but the play's back on from the Wizards. Will go off Chai as he gets a clear. Junior pushing forward, full tank of boost to work with as well. 2 defensemen. It's a 2-on-2 on the yellow side of the pitch. Junior, nice back pass. Pineapple, though, breaks away out towards the left side. Django, if he can get to near post first, he'll win it out. Junior, though, was able to secure a demo, and that means that Django, or Pineapple rather, is back on the defensive side from that respawn. Django's there as well. So if the Pirates can slow down the pace of play with demos like that on their own defensive half, they can hold on to a 3-2, but the Wizards are going to be fighting until the last second.
30 seconds to go. Wizards trying to tie the game up. Would love to see a game 5 OT if we can do it. That'll be punched across into the Wizards' corner. Pirates trying to keep the ball as far away from their goal line as possible. Pineapple with no boost to try to read a pass. Django has to make a save, but it's still in front of the net. Now he has to make a second one, and he will. 8 seconds to go. Wizards got to get it moving the other way. This will go off the spoiler. Set up in front. That's going to be it. Cheyenne puts it in the empty Wizards net, and that's going to seal things here in Game 5. The Pirates will walk away the series winners and hold on to first place in the Champ League.
We said it before, there is an issue with always finding goal line saves. Django found 2 in a row there. They were amazing. They looked great. But after those 2 saves, he's thrown completely out of position. The pressure is still on. Pineapple hasn't rotated back towards net. Pirates find an empty net, score the winning goal, secure the victory, and secure their #1 spot in the league overall. So props to them. They had to work for it. They deserved it. They had a struggle, really, the Pirates, because they lost game 1, won game 2, lost game 3, won game 4, and for the first time in the whole series, they had to win 2 games in a row, and they clutched it out in game 5.
The Wizards did not make this series easy on themselves. Yeah. They had a lot of chances to put balls into the opponent's net, and they converted on a lot of them. The problem I had with their play was more defensively. They had some really errant touches. They had some really difficult defensive positioning, and it made things very difficult for them to keep the lead for any extended period of time. Because of that, that's the reason why this was a seesaw battle. They were the better team on offense, in my opinion. On defense, not so much.
Curtis, I would say something to follow up on your point, but you said it so well, I'm just going to shut up and take us to a break, because that's what we should do.
Before we do that, I want to let you guys know about our other title sponsor, and we'd like to thank them as well, Arctic Cooling. If you guys want to head over to arctic.ac for your computer cooling needs, keep your rig cool under the most pressurized gaming situations, head over to arctic.ac. With that said, we've got more action for you this evening, and it goes to the Platinum League for Game 2 of our Series 2 of our games tonight. It is the Aviators and the Pandas that's coming your way next. This is the MLD Network on Twitch. Stay with us.